Hey there, Kaylee. Usually when students do a really good job, it makes my job really easy because it's very easy to grade their work. However, when I'm trying to think of things to tell them to improve, it makes my job kind of hard because they've already done a lot of what I would already recommend, and I think that is the case in these instances. You have an extremely strong new ad as well as an extremely strong slide presentation. Um, I've just looked through these, and to be honest, I can't think of a lot I would change. Um, Usually, I would say that maybe if this was a darker color shape in the background. Do you want to say hi to Kaylee? She's one of my students. Say hi, Kaylee.
Hi, Kaelee.
Okay, Kaylee's going to tell you to go to bed. Okay, go to bed. Okay. um, Usually, if you had like a darker color background and then this writing was on it, it may be a tiny bit too close to the edge. But where it's so light, it's almost as if you're not seeing the tangent of having this line and then other lines right beside it. So I don't think that's as much of a problem because of how light the background is here. Um, and so you may change it a tiny bit. It looks visually really good because it's so light. But if you had other colors, it might be better just with a tiny bit more space. Like I think there's a little bit more space on this one. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like this T is a little close to the edge compared to this T. So maybe try to maintain a little bit more of a gap on some of those. That might be beneficial. Um, I think that's really the only thing I thought of as I was coming through these is just try to have a consistent amount of spacing. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It looks super good. Your slide design looks really, really nice. I love it. Okay, the other thing is on here, I'm guessing maybe this was an image of a normal horse, and did you make it look like a unicorn? I guess I'll find that out when I look over your draft report and I see the images. Um, because it looks like the ear, the horn, and maybe these have been photoshopped a little bit. Um, and that's not a problem. They might look better if they weren't super black. Maybe if they were just a little bit more gray, kind of a mid-tone, they might not stand out quite so much. Um, that's really the only thing I can think of. You lose a little bit of definition here because this is so white. I don't know what the original image looked like that you brought this in. If there's um, any detail to be picked up by playing around with it on Photoshop. Um, you may look into that. If there's no detail, if you brought the image in and it was already like this, then it'd be pretty hard to add in detail. So I would probably just leave it as it is. It's not a problem, but it ends up looking like it's been erased, like the color has a little bit. But very, very good job overall. I love the ad. I love the slide design. It's already excellent work. Anything you do is just going to be very minor changes. But I'm very impressed and it looks awesome. Thanks. Bye, Kaylee.